Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video and I want to uh, preface this video that it is not supposed to be political in any regards, has nothing to do with political affiliation, but I wanted to bring something up. So a couple weeks ago when I was near St. Louis and on Route 66, we stopped at a restaurant that it's really sad. They weren't even in the guidebooks. I didn't even know they existed until I looked them up. I was looking for a restaurant in the area and was trying to stay mom and pop. They had closed their dining room and they accommodated us by letting us eat in the bar. It was totally fine. We were able to go in the dining room to look around and do some things, and I noticed that there was a tip on the table. And I thought, wow, good on them, because here is the tip. Well, wouldn't you know, um, the tip was not, and I thought, wow, that's kind of strange that the waitress has left this on the table. The dining room had been closed, and they did let people in this dining room to play pool, which I thought was really nice. You know, you close off a space, you want to clean it and shut it down, but this place had been gracious enough to let people play pool. And I thought, wow, that's great. They can leave this kind of money on a table and nobody would touch it. And then I, had grabbed it and I was with somebody else and I was going to give it to the waitress, to be like, hey, did you not see this? And then I opened it up. So clearly it is not real tender. And on the back says, Trump is your president. Now, I don't know why this was left. I didn't hear the content of the conversation, but I will say this. I used to work at Cracker Barrel, and Sundays were hell. You'd have the rush of church people, and then in some regards, you'd be like, good, like, we need tips, we need money. This was back, 20 years ago, and people would leave stuff like this on tables, but it wasn't with a picture of a president, it was Bible verses. And my point is before I throw this thing away, stop doing this. People have bills to pay, and they do not need your political or religious opinions. They need to be able to pay their rent, their light, their whatever, They do not need your garbage. And that's what this is garbage. I don't care if Obama was on this. I don't care if Abraham Lincoln was on this. This is crap. This is fake and not acceptable. Like, if you can't tip, don't go out to eat. Do drive through. There's been a lot of times I've had to eat in my car because I didn't want to inconvenience someone if I was a little short on cash. Like, on the flip side too, people should know that DoorDash only pays us about $2.30 per delivery. And I'm not going to sit there and beg for tips and stuff, but like, my lowest tip, I'm going to put this down, of the day came from someone in a hotel room, and it was very late, 4th floor, so top of the elevator, and I think they tipped $1. I mean, $1 is $1, but it's like, it'd have been better if they would have been like, I'll meet you in the lobby. If they would at least met me in the lobby. But you're asking someone to go out during heavy road construction to go get you something, and then only tipping them $1 to go up 4 flights of stairs. Like, that was not acceptable. So please, guys, please be generous. Especially mom and pop places, are people like us that are door dashing to make our to pay our bills. We need that. We have to pay oil. We got to pay the gas. We got to pay insurance. We got to pay maintenance. And when you tip us crappy, like, especially for me in my town and the neighboring towns, there are so many roads out right now. It is a headache. That's partially why I do nighttime, is because I don't want to sit in traffic, let alone everybody's ordering ice cream or shakes right now, and I don't have air conditioning in my car, and I'm not going to do that to people. I'm not going to pick up their orders, and you do not get to see what's in their order before you see it. You can unassign, but I'm not going to pick up people's stuff and have it melted by the time I get to their place. I'm not like that. I'm very caring about what I do and my service. So anyway, I don't care who's on this. No more Bible verses, no more presidents or any other bullshit that you guys want to do or put out there. Like, tip people and tip people what they're worth, at least 20%. Now, if it's a bad service, that's another story. But like, when you're leaving fake tips, especially on Route 66 and mom and pop places, or people like me who are trying to fill the gaps and you tip us little, or you lie and say we didn't give you your food. Number one, also, that's another thing. Bags are sealed. So I always hit could not verify because I can't verify. I'm not going to break the seal. So I am sorry if restaurants screw up, but please don't take it out on us. You know, I'm glad the service exists, but you know, go get it your own damn self. You know, or don't tip, you know, if you're not going to tip or be or lie or something, like you're messing with someone's livelihood. So that's my 2 cents today. That is my soapbox that I needed to get out. And stop believing this bullshit.